You did what?
You heard me.
No, I didn't hear you, Lorena. At least I hope I didn't hear you right.
Well, I am not in the mood for this morning, Leo.
I can't believe one night in bed with Jimmy Lee could do this to you.
Neither can I.
That's all it is, right? Just one night.
No. Whatever gave you that idea?
You mean you're back with him?
That's right.
You're not serious.
Leo, this is really none of your business.
It is too my business. Watching you go crazy in front of my eyes is my business.
I have never felt more sane in my entire life.
No. You couldn't be. You gotta be crazy to throw away millions of dollars. Lorena, I'm not gonna let you do this. I'm not gonna let you blow this. You hear me?
I didn't think it was necessary.
I see. Don't you think I'm interested in what my son does, where he goes?
I know that you're interested.
I see. Well, then maybe it's that you think I'm not capable of making a major decision around here these days.
Why are you going on like this?
Because I would like to have a say-so in what my son does. Mike!
He's not here.
Where is he?
He went to school early.
Oh. Didn't say goodbye. This is nice.
He left in a big hurry.
He always leaves in a big hurry these days. Rick, I want to know, why is he going away for an entire weekend?
Because I think it's better that he get away from this house for a few days. Don't you think so?
No, I think you think he should get away from me for a few days.
Jenny, the trial was probably harder on Mike than it was on anyone else.
Thanks to me. We cannot go on like this, Rick. We cannot.
Well, we certainly have energy today. Making money makes a difference, doesn't it?
I got paid before. You gave me room and board.
Oh, but that's different. I mean, it's money in your hand.
Well, it meant a lot to me.
You know something? I miss having you here.
Should I lie and say I'd rather be here than living with Frisco?
Right, and of course you're just dreading that trip to New York with Frisco.
Oh, we're going to have such a good time.
Oh, it sounds so romantic, the whole thing, but aren't you putting it in reverse?
What do you mean?
The honeymoon before the wedding. There is going to be a wedding.
What makes you say that?
The look in both your faces when you're together.
Just between you and me.
Just us girls.
I think there will be a wedding soon.
Ha ha, terrific. I wish you the best of everything, and why shouldn't you have the best of everything?
Jenny, the trial wasn't easy on either of us.
I realize that, Rick.
We need time now. I mean, just time to think, especially Mike. He's very confused about the whole thing.
And that is the very reason I think all of us need to be together. The more normal it feels around here, the sooner he'll be able to believe that things can get back to the way they were.
They're not yet.
When will they be?
You can't predict that.
Rick!
Jenny, I gotta get to the hospital.
Are you going to be here for dinner tonight?
Don't.
Never mind. Don't even bother making
Look, I
excuses. Damn it, Rick, I hurt too. I need some comfort. You can't even bring yourself to touch me. No, what?
Come on, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm gonna go.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Jenny.
Hi there.
Not having a good day.
How'd you guess?
Need some company?
Yes.
I didn't take much thought.
I didn't require any. Derek, come over, please, and the sooner the better.
Lorena, what kind of practical joke are you playing on all of us?
Joke?
Well, this business about pulling out of the palimony suit, that is a joke, am I right?
No, it isn't.
I told you she was serious.
But I passed up my massage to come in here and see you.
Oh, don't let me stop you.
I don't think I could enjoy it now.
Oh, of course you could. Leo here's got the best hands in the business. I bet after an hour with him, you might even considering not going in here and hassling me like that.
Lorena!
It's all right, Leo. What you're doing is, well, it's perfectly normal.
I never had any doubt that it was.
Well, you see, I see women every day that start thinking, maybe I was wrong about this guy. Maybe if we get together just one more time, everything's going to be all right. No. I've yet to see one woman that didn't regret going back.
Well, congratulations. You just met your first.
Will you just listen to the man?
No, and I am sick of hearing your voice, too. Now, the both of you get out of here. Send my bill.
Okay, fine. Just don't go calling me to file a palimony suit the next time this joker throws you in the street.
Get out, both of you.
Lorena,
Ouch! Ouch!
you can sorry.
I doubt it.
Ruby,
Yeah?
would it be all right when it slows up a bit if I take off for a while?
Well, of course it is. Go on, take it.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Go on, go on.
How's my princess?
Surprised. I didn't expect to see you until you'd finished taping this afternoon.
Well, I didn't expect to see you either, but something terrible happened.
What?
Well, you see, my eyes kept crossing and my ears were ringing and I broke out in a sweat and had trouble catching my breath because I missed you so much.
You're crazy.
Well, if you'd rather I leave.
Oh, don't you dare.
I'm short on time, honey. Were you going to class or something?
No, I'm going to go by Sean's and pick up that book on pre-Columbian cultures, the one the secretary found for me.
Oh.
This way I can study while you're at all those publicity sessions in New York.
Oh. They both sound very boring.
They're both for a very good cause.
Mm-hmm.
Our future. Well, now, would you like to have a cup of coffee, or would you like to walk over to Sean's office with me?
Why eat out, baby? I can make us a nice dinner at home. No, I don't mind. We can have a nice, quiet evening together at home, just the two of us. Me too. Bye-bye.
How very domestic we are.
I told you to get out of here.
We have things to discuss, Lorena.
We have nothing to discuss.
Look, Lorena, Moffat is still at the spa. All right? I just gave him a great massage, and he's nice and relaxed. You could probably still talk him into taking your case.
There is no case.
Lorena, you can still get a big settlement out of this without even having to go to court.
I am not interested in any settlement.
You're being a fool, Lorena.
I'm a happy one.
Let's see how happy you are when Jimmy Lee just dropped you.
And who says he's going to do that?
Because he doesn't love you.
Well, he will.
You're so sure of that?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because this time I'm going to do everything right.
Listen, the only way you could do everything right is by suddenly transforming yourself into Celia Andrews.
Get out of here!
Yeah? Well, it's about time I left anyway. I wonder if I could still catch Jimmy Lee at home.
Why?
Oh, I thought we could have a little chat, the two of us, you know? Man to man.
About what?
Well, about you, of course. Well, if he's going to get involved with you, he should find out everything there is to know about you, like our little plan to be together. He'll get a big laugh out of that, won't he?
Don't you dare.
Well, why not? It's a great story, Lorena. If he loves you, he'll think it's funny. And if he doesn't, well, then, who wants a guy with no sense of humor, huh?
Could I have
Sean Donnelly, please.
Thank you.
That's what I was told yesterday. Look, I insist that you tell me when he's going to return. In a few days? Oh, yes, I would. Would you mind just telling him Alan Quartermain called and thought it would be an excellent idea if he phoned me when he came back? An even more excellent idea if he informed me of his whereabouts. Thank you. The nerve of this guy.
What?
Weren't you listening to the phone call?
Why would I listen to your phone call?
You always do.
No, I don't, Alan.
Oh, you do.
Look, I'm very busy. Is this argument necessary?
Well, Sean Donnelly's gone out of town.
Well, good for him.
Well, he didn't bother to tell Grant or me he was leaving.
Should he?
Yes, we're his business partners.
So?
So what happens if we need to get in touch with him?
Do you?
No.
Well, then what is the big deal, Alan?
The big deal is that Grant and me should be informed of his comings and goings.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Yeah, you said business, but you don't have any business to talk to him about.
That's not the point. What if we did?
Alan, I can see that you have a lot on your mind right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't have it all cluttered up with this sort of thing.
I do have a great deal on my mind. And there's nothing good going on either.
Not having a good day, are we?
No, I'm not having a good day. I need some good news, kind of change the pace of everything.
Okay, I'll give you some good news. Lorena and Jimmy Lee are back together.
That's good news. For good?
Well, for now, I think that's good enough, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Rick, are you going or are you coming?
Just going into surgery. How was yours?
Well, no problems. How are you?
Well, I'll know when I get out of surgery.
No, I meant how are you in general?
Lukewarm.
Listen, I'm around if you need to talk.
Thanks, I just might do that.
Okay.
I sure hope that this telephone call business with Donnelly doesn't affect our working relationship.
Alan, compared to Rick, you don't have a care in the world.
It's freezing. Why are you stopping?
Tea break. Warmer?
Nuts. Don't you have to get to the studio?
Yeah, probably. I'm late as it is.
Well, maybe you better get going then.
You trying to get rid of me?
Never.
You mean that?
Yes, I always want you with me.
You can have that, you know.
I know. I want us to be married, Frisco.
You sure?
Yes, are you?
Well, I asked you, didn't I?
Well, maybe you just said that.
Why would I just say that?
Well, maybe you thought I wanted you to.
Well, you did want me to, didn't you?
Every girl wants the man she loves to ask her to marry him.
Well, so what's the problem?
I just want to make sure that's what you want.
I wanted you from the first moment I met you. You know that.
Marriage is serious.
Well, I'm serious. Serious!
Well, I always thought when I got married, it would be for life.
You got me.
Really?
You got me. If you have any reservations, you can ask Tony.
Why?
We had a very interesting conversation. Right before we met, actually. We were in the living room, and I said to him, Tony. He said, no, you can't borrow my credit card. I said, seriously. I said, you know me, right? Do you think I can not only love a woman, but also be with her for the rest of my life?
What did he say?
He said he thought I could. And that used to drive me crazy. I mean, crazy.
What?
My older brother always being right. Always. But I am so glad that he was right this time. I love you.
You better go. You're going to be late for your taping.
Well, I'll walk you to Donnelly's office, and then I'll go to the studio, okay?
Well, it's just around the corner. I can do it.
Well, then I don't have to walk so far, do I?
I could have put my hat on. My ears are pretty.
Put your hat on.
catch you at a bad time?
That's a loaded question. Come on in.
You're out of breath.
I'm cleaning.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I need the exercise.
Well, there are more interesting forms of it, you know.
This'll do for now.
Jenny, I'm really happy that everything turned out all right for you in the tryout.
Thank you.
Now that you're a free woman, shouldn't you be a little happier about that?
No, not necessarily. There's still some serious charges pending.
Ah, maybe the DA will drop them.
We'll see.
Well, you know, I have some friends in high places.
Derek,
Jenny. Maybe we could...
thank you. I really don't think you want to get involved in my problems.
I want to get involved in anything that'll help you.
All right, then, stay here and talk to me. I am so desperate for a friendly face.
I know with a lot of friendly faces.
Not here in Port Charles, and no, forget it. I am not going down to the TV station.
Come on, it'll do you good to see the old gang.
I don't think the old gang wants to see me.
Oh, sure they do. Come on.
No, because I don't need to be reminded of everything I've lost.
You haven't lost anything.
Oh, no, just a brilliant career.
You've still got that.
Derek, please don't patronize me. I know the show's been canceled.
Ah, Ginny, come on. It's one show. There'll be others.
Ah, come on. Surely you're not thinking of putting me in front of a camera again. However, after seeing the morning news this morning and that creature you hired to take my place, who knows, maybe even Port Charles would accept me back and want me to tell them the news, because talk about murder, what she did to us, any possible interest in the...
Now, that's the Ginny that I know and love.
Mean and bitter.
No, bright and quick. I want you back, Ginny. At the station.
Doing what?
Programming. You always knew exactly what the public wanted. You could work as my assistant.
Hmm? I don't know.
Here, Ginny, listen. At least come down to the studio. Say hello to everyone. It'll lift your spirits.
Derek, I really appreciate it, but I don't want to face the public right now. Is that simple?
Yeah. Afraid?
No.
No? Prove it.
A challenge? Okay. I can't resist a challenge.
It's one of the many things I love about you. Get your coat. This will be the return of Ginny Blake into the world.
Oh, Edward. Thank goodness you're here.
Oh, Lord, I smell bad news coming. All right, come on, let me have it.
Well, you know that Jimmy Lee and I are back together again.
Well, why would I care if you're back with that scoundrel?
And we both know why, Edward, so let's just cut the games. Now, our problem is to make sure that we stay together.
Well, it seems to me that his care and well-being are your department.
Well, to a point, but I need help making sure that we keep together. Leo is trying to split us up.
That, monsieur? Why?
Well, because I want to drop the palimony suit.
Well, what business is it of his what you do?
Well, you see, the lawsuit was his idea in the first place.
Why?
Money, what else?
Well, how does he stand to gain from money you get from Jimmy Lee? Oh, I see. It's like that, is it?
At one time, not anymore.
Well, I still don't understand why this affects you and Jimmy Lee.
Leo is threatening to go to Jimmy Lee and tell him that he and I were together on this palimony suit.
Aha. Thus destroying the already delicate chord of harmony that exists between you and Jimmy Lee, huh?
Yeah, so I need your help to make sure he's stopped.
Well, what can I do?
Well, you always know how to get to someone.
Well, anybody with half a bird brain knows how to get to somebody. You know, you get to their weak spot. What's Leo's?
Well, what do you mean?
Hmm? Any skeletons in the closet?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Leo was blackmailing Amanda Barrington and Sylvia Whitby.
With what?
Pictures. Very compromising pictures.
Oh, I love it. You mean to tell me that that old battle axe, Amanda Barrington, was making a fool of herself with that oily monsieur? Oh, boy, would I love to see those pictures myself.
Oh, but can you do anything with that?
Well, you know, possibly. At least we have something on. Now the question is, how do we use it?
Mr. Hines is on his way up from the warehouse if you'd like to wait. Perhaps he can tell you when Mr. Donnelly will be back in town.
Okay, thank you.
In the meantime, here's that book that you asked for.
That's great. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
Sure, go on in.
Well, look who's here.
I came to borrow a book from Sean.
Well, he's not here.
Yeah, I know the secretary found it for me. Is that okay?
Well, sure. What's the book about?
Pre-Columbian cultures.
That's not a book I need to run the shipping company.
When will Sean be back?
Well, I really don't know, Felicia.
When you talk to him, will you tell him I'd appreciate his contacting me?
Well, sure. Well, what's your hurry?
I have to go.
Well, why don't you stick around? We'll talk, maybe get to know each other a little bit better.
No, thanks.
Well, the invitation's always open if you want it.
I won't.
Mr. Slater, I have a question for you.
What?
About the ferry on 11. It's got to be unloaded.
Just leave it.
I've got to get with the thing.
Just leave it.
Mr. Slater, you're wanted on the phone.
Take a message.
They say it's urgent.
Everyone was happy to see you.
Yep. I guess you know what you're talking about. There are no people like Show.
You belong back here, Ginny. This is your family.
Uh-oh.
Your replacement.
Yeah, do I have to stay here for this?
No, it's too late now. Just be nice.
Mr. Barrington, I'd like you to meet somebody. Hello.
Hello.
Miles Gifford, Derek Barrington.
How do you do, Mr.
Nice
Gifford?
meeting you,
Thank you.
Barrington.
Mr. Gifford is principal of Port Charles High School.
Huh?
I'm going to do an interview with him today on violence in the schools.
Interesting topic, don't you think, Barrington?
Very. I thought so when Ginny first brought it to me.
Yes,
Ginny?
I'm Ginny Blake. I was the first one to call you about the...
You were that woman that got off scot-free in that murder charge.
Yes.
You're letting her back in here?
Of course. Why not?
Why not? The woman murdered a man. She was convicted for possession of drugs.
That was a long time ago, and it wasn't her fault.
Well, they all say that. How can you let a convicted dope pusher host a news show?
That's quite enough, Mr. Gifford.
Fine example for our young people.
I said that's enough.
Why are you defending this woman? Well, she has all the morals of an alley cat. Oh, too ashamed to listen to the truth, are you?
Get the hell out of my studio.
What?
You heard me.
But we have an interview.
It's been canceled. Now get the hell out.
I won't be talked to like this.
You'll be talked to a lot worse if you don't leave right now.
Well, I think that you've heard the last of this.
But now I don't have anyone for the show.
You didn't have anyone to begin with.
Oh, Monica. Hi, you didn't say
hi.
you were leaving.
Well, I got the afternoon off.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, that's nice. You could take me to the Port Charles Hotel for lunch.
How about some burger and fries over at Kelly's?
It's your nickel. I just want the best.
You sure know how to spend my money.
I sure try.
Oh, wait.
What?
Just wait for me right here. I got some phone calls to make.
I'll make him at home later.
No, I'll make them here, then the hospital pays for them.
Dr. Quartermain and I are going to be leaving shortly, I hope.
What? Did I hear that you're leaving so soon in the day?
Oh, hi. Yes, I got the afternoon off. However, I do have to be back here tonight to look in on patient Addison.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I can check on her for you.
You're going to be in surgery that long?
No, but I'll be here.
Why?
I have nothing else to do.
You could go home. I think it's time we had a little talk.
You don't want to hear it.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You look terrible, you know.
Thanks.
You're tired, and you are very thin.
A lot of work, that's all.
You made the work, Rick. You are putting more hours into this hospital than you need to put hours in.
Monica, I took a lot of time off before the trial, and then through the trial, and...
Yes, yeah, I know that. And Steve understood why you had to be gone, and he will also understand if you want to take some time off now and be with your family, if that is in fact what you want to do.
I do and I don't. Do you understand?
You don't have to explain to me, Rick. I do understand.
Always did, didn't you? Mike happens to be my big concern. Just Mike.
Oh, just Mike? What about Jenny?
What about her?
Well, how is it between the two of you?
Back to square one.
Listen, she was proven not guilty.
For the murder. You gonna forget what she did to Bobby?
She was a desperate woman.
I don't care how desperate she was. You don't do something that terrible to another human being. I can't forget that. I can't forgive it. Not just yet, anyway.
All right, fine. But I can tell you one thing, that Mike is going to pick up on the change in your relationship.
He already has. He hardly wants to stay at home anymore.
Well, that's great. It's a little difficult for a family to get together if the family doesn't want to get together.
It's ironic, isn't it? A marriage that existed in the first place as one of convenience because of Mike. Now it's back to the same position because of Mike. I am so furious that she could do something that could hurt him so much.
All right, well, I know that you are going to do everything you can to help Mike get through this.
Well, I'm trying. Would you forget me? How are you doing? Everything good?
No complaints.
Well, good. See, some people's lives are on an even keel.
Monica?
What?
We have to leave right now.
Why? What happened?
I just had a call from my father. We've got some major problems at home. We must go now.
What were you saying about an even keel?
Come on.
I'm coming.
Okay, come on now.
Well, there you have it. That's exactly why I didn't want to go down.
That's just one person.
One person in many. I told you about the incident at the restaurant with your aunt.
Some people have nothing better to do with their lives than to talk about other people.
And I happen to be #1 topic.
Why do you care so much about people you don't even know? Why does it get to you like that?
It's not just me that's affected. It's my family, Derek.
Well, at least your family, they're supporting you, aren't they? Oh, it's like that, is it?
Can you blame me?
Your family should stick by you no matter what, Jenny.
I guess maybe even love has its limits.
Not the right kind of love.
Derek, listen, it is late. I'm tired. I think maybe you ought to go. I need to be alone. for a
Jenny,
while.
let me tell you something. Being alone is precisely what you don't need right now, all right?
Derek, I just can't talk about this stuff anymore today.
All right, we'll talk about something else. From now on, we will just look at the bright side, all right?
The bright side. What's on the bright side? My future. My gosh, give me my sunglasses. I'm being blinded by the brightness of my future.
Would you like some suntan lotion to go with that?
Absolutely.
Yes?
Number 15. I'm going to get sun
Right
rays.
on. There
I am
you go,
so
right.
glad that you were here, because I don't know what I'd do without you. Excuse me. Hello. Oh, well, I see. Can't somebody else do it? Take care of them? No, of course not. Of course I understand. Dr. Weber has his work to do. Fine. I'll see you, whenever. Well, Rick has some, patients to take care of, so he's going to stay down at the doctor's quarters. I'll probably be moving in next.
Mike will be home soon, won't he?
Mike has, gone away for the weekend.
Well, Jenny, look, I don't have anything to do today. Why don't I take you out to lunch?
Derek, thank you, but I don't think I can face any more people. tell you what. I got a house full of food, nobody to eat it. How do you say we have lunch here?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone I'd rather spend the afternoon with than you, Ginger.
I knew it the minute I laid eyes on that little weasel. I should have run him out of town on a rail.
Well, why didn't you?
Well, it would have broke Monica's heart.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Monica, you had such a crush on him, the way you used to goo all over him at the spa.
Alan, why are you suddenly acting like an idiot?
There's nothing sudden about it, Monica. I'm angry. This should have never happened.
Well, it did, so quit your griping. Let's roll up our sleeves and go to work.
All right. What do we do?
Well, the inevitable question followed by the inevitable answer. I have come up with a solution.
But I hope it isn't complicated.
My dear, it is so uncomplicated, I won't even have to explain it.
Who are you calling?
You'll see. And I want you to pay particular attention, Alan.
Why?
Because it's your turn next.
What?
Step one.
Did you get that, Leo?
Hello?
Is this Leo?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Clyde Cloister, Amanda's brother.
What can I do for you?
I want you to stay right where you are. I know all about your scheme to blackmail my sister. I'm coming right over there to kill you.
Bad news, I hope.
What do you want me to do now?
Oh, nothing, honey. Why don't you take it easy for a while, take a break?
I can't help it. I just feel so good today.
You're in love.
I am, aren't I?
Don't tell me you don't recognize the symptoms.
Well, I haven't had much practice with love.
A beautiful girl like you.
This kind of love.
I think I hear wedding bells.
Soon, I hope.
Listen, the way that boy looks at you, he'd marry you this afternoon if you asked him.
Oh, no, I want a great big wedding.
Oh, I see bridesmaids, the cake, with the doves coming out of the cake.
Well, I don't know about the doves flying out of the cake. Frisco probably wouldn't go for that. Maybe he would. Kelly's.
Felicia.
Who is this?
Peter.
Peter who?
Peter.
Harold.
What kind of joke is this? Peter's dead.
No. No, I'm not, although I'm pretty close to it. I'm gonna see you.
Can't be. You were shot in Mexico. You fell off the waterfall. They said you were dead.
I'm not dead. I have to see you.
What do you want?
Please. It's about the treasure.
There is no treasure.
Oh, yes, there is.
No. Can't be. I have to talk to Frisco. Tell him it's Felicia. Well, when will he be finished taping? A few minutes, are you sure? All right, tell him to call Felicia right away. Or better yet, have him come here to Kelly's. Kelly's.
You have to listen to me.
No.
Please, don't hang up. You're right, there is a treasure.
No, there isn't.
I've seen it. I touched it. It exists.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. And I know who has it. And I know where it is.
You do?
I swear. You have to meet me.
No.
Please, Felicia. I'm dying. You have to listen to me now. Or your treasure will be gone forever.
All right. But you have to come to Kelly's. It's a diner on the waterfront.
No, it has to be someplace private.
I'm not going to be alone with you.
I can't be seen. There are people after me.
Where are you?
We're in a phone booth on Park Circle Road.
I know where that is. It's near Travel Time. It's an amusement park shut down for the winter. There's an old Pullman car in the park, and it's being restored. Find it. I'll meet you there. And this better not be a trick. I have to go out for a while.
Well, is something the matter?
No, just tell Frisco if he comes here to wait here for me.
Well,
All right, Alan, I did my part. Now it's your turn.
What do you want me to do?
you don't have to say that with such dread.
I'm just a little leery of your plan, Father, that's all.
You're going to do the same thing I did. Play a part.
What part?
George Whitby, Sylvia's husband.
How am I supposed to imitate someone I've never even met?
Look, this is pretend, Alan. Now, here's the phone. Call Leo and give him what for.
Just hang on for a little while and try not to rush me.
What are you doing?
I'm concentrating
On what?
on my characterization.
What are you talking about?
I need some time for my interpretation and motivation for my characterization. And George Whitby. I just found out my wife is having an affair with a slimy masseur, and I'm angry, I'm hurt, and I'm in pain.
You're going to be in a great deal more pain if you don't get on the phone right now and call Leo and give him what for.
You never had any artistic temperament, you know that?
I never had much patience either. Dial.
You know, I always did have a yen to tread on the boards. Remember that school play I was in?
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Leo. Who's this?
This is George Whitby, Sylvia's husband.
I can't talk right now. It's a terrible connection.
You better not hang up. And I'm advising you, you better get out of town immediately.
What'd you say?
Listen to me, you. I'd come over and strangle you there with my bare hands, but I've left that for Clyde Cloyster. He's coming after you with a gun. A very large gun.
What is it, Leo? Very pale.
Stall Cloyster and when he gets here.
Whatever for?
He's got a gun and he's coming after me.
How exciting.
Look, just do as I say, okay?
Where are you going?
Well, first I'm gonna pack. Then I'm getting the hell out of this town. It's been nothing but bad news since I got here.
God bless you, Edward Quartermain.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe we ought to finish this up.
I don't know. Yeah, that was a great lunch, Jenny.
Well, thank you, Derek. You ate like you hadn't seen food in weeks.
Well, I hadn't seen home-cooked food in at least that long.
Ah, yes. The carefree life of the bachelor.
Oh, no, that's only in movies.
Oh.
Actually, you can't beat married life.
Well, I'm not so sure I can agree with that one today.
So, you and Rick are having a rough time right now.
Hmm.
You're still together.
Hmm.
You know, Ginny, that's not enough for you. You need love. Lots of love.
Don't, Derek.
Like what we had. We had something very special. Remember?
No.
We could have it again. I want you, Ginny. I've always wanted you.
Derek,
Jane, there's nothing stopping us.
Derek, no. Please don't do this to me.
Ginny, it is ridiculous for a woman like you, a beautiful, desirable woman, to go on living like this.
I don't want to talk about this, okay?
Fine. Do you want me to go?
I think maybe better. I'm not angry, Derek. Believe me, I'm not. I just think it'd be better if you left.
I understand.
I am very glad you came by.
Think about what I said.
Oh, Derek, I can't even think about going back to work right
No,
now.
not work. About us.
There's nothing to think about.
You and I both know that's not true. You're just postponing an inevitability. We're going to be together, Ginger.
Ruby, is Felicia around?
She left.
I got a message at the studio that she wanted to see me.
I don't know. She got a couple phone calls and she split out of here like a streak.
Was she all right when she came back from Dolly's?
She was in a great mood. Why not? She's crazy in love.
She said that?
She didn't have to, nor do you have to. It's written all over the both of you.
Uh-huh. Oh, that she's not mad at me, at least. I wonder what it could be.
I have no idea. Why don't you sit down and wait for it?
Yeah, I might as well. Probably wasn't anything important. Well, what was?
Peter? Peter, it's Felicia.
Coming up next on 330, Jacqueline Bissett, Celebrity Makeovers plus Mistresses. A look at